You ready to rock?
Yeah.
Take a little sippy of your coffee.
Yeah.
With our PJ party.
PJ party, because it's been a fucking day.
God damn!
It's been a day. You gonna tell me about your day? Eventually.
Yeah, I'll tell you about my day.
Okay, I've been dying to hear this because we already recorded the Patreon. And so I've had to sit through like an hour and a half of not talking about your shit day, which I have a lot of questions because you've got Band-Aids, you've got fucking weird shit like the dog was licking your shoe and you were like, that's part of my goddamn. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we just jumping right into it then?
Yeah, tell me about it. Give it to me.
So I had to install something today at work, which I try to avoid doing, but it is part of my job, so I do it occasionally.
So I do my bare basic job.
I do the bare minimum. And that means that I had to go on site somewhere, and they were like, yo, we have this giant illuminated sign, and we need you to put fucking graphics on it. And I was like, you got it.
Do that.
Yeah, it's my job. And so it already had something on it, and instead of like replacing the plexiglass and stuff, because that's more expensive, I was like, I'll just take the old shit off, and then we'll put on the new shit, right? Mm-hmm. Already, everything's great. I had those fucking scrapers, you know, with like the blade on them.
Oh, God.
And I was just going for it like this.
How high up were you?
On the ground.
Okay. They like took the sign down
Yeah,
for
they
you?
took him down because my boss is like strangely protective of me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. And he's like, I don't want you to be on a ladder. And I'm like, I'm not pregnant anymore. Like,
Like I could be on a ladder.
I'll own closed-toed shoes. Like, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. And he's like, no, I fell off one time. And I'm like, all right,
Why
whatever.
do you need closed-toed shoes to be on a ladder?
I don't know. People get weird about it. Because I would wear sandals on ladders all the time. And people would be like, you need fucking shoe attire.
Why?
I don't know.
Like grippies, maybe?
OSHA? I don't know.
You're not going anywhere. Okay.
I know.
Okay, so you're scraping it.
So I'm on the ground, yeah, and it's on a table, and I'm fucking scraping. And
With
this shit,
your other hand holding the sign down.
Yeah,
and
like
your-
this.
And your right hand scraping.
yeah, my right hand's scraping,
With a
my
shank.
left hand's holding the shit down, and then I just fucking got a little overzealous, and
Oh, God.
I just stabbed the shit out of myself with this flat blade. So it's like a scraper blade, so it's a
Yeah.
flat blade, not new.
Oh, God. So you have tetanus is what you're telling me.
100%.
Oh, God. How's
So-
your jaw feeling? Lockjaw setting in?
Might be now.
Oh, God.
It just went like flat side, just straight into this part of my finger right here, like
the
my
crease?
my
Your
shin,
first knuckle?
my shin of my first finger.
Oh, Lord.
Of my pointer finger. Yeah, and then the bone stopped it. And
Now, is this like a razor blade scraper or is this like a paint scraper?
no, this is like a razor blade scraper.
Shut the fuck up. It's so gross.
This is a razor blade scraper.
I knew it was a razor blade, but when you said you shinked yourself, I was like, it's just a paint scraper. Like, that's what I tricked myself in my brain.
Yeah, no. And so that happened, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And just like pulled it out. I mean, because it's like like quick, like, oh, shit.
Oh, God.
And then I looked at it, and it just pouring blood everywhere.
Oh, God.
And so I was like, cool.
Sorry about your sign, bro.
All over the work that I'm doing. And so I'm like holding it over a bush over here. Like, I'm just going to bleed over here.
Oh, my God. And you're the worst in an emergent situation.
Well, honestly, I'm not that bad with myself. Like when I'm bleeding and stuff, I'm not going to like pass out or anything. So I was just like holding it over a bush so that it didn't get on our work stuff. And I'm like looking around, but I don't have any napkins. I have rags that are soaked in alcohol. So I was like, I don't want to put that on here, though. It's going to hurt really bad. And so then I just kind of looked at the guy that was, like, assisting me today, and his eyes, we had masks on, so all I could see was his eyes. And his eyes were so big, and he was like, are you okay? And I looked at it, and I was like, I mean...
I've had better days.
And so it's literally pouring blood.
This is what I mean. Just to recap what I meant when I said that you don't do well in emergent situations. It's not that I thought that you would get queasy, because I know you don't have a heart or a soul. It's that you're bleeding and your first reaction was, well, that's covered in alcohol. I'm not going to use that. I'll continue leaking like a sieve, instead of like just pinching your finger together.
Oh, no, that's gross.
To hold it together and like, okay, let me apply pressure.
I don't
It doesn't
wanna
have
touch
to be
it.
with a rag. It's your own shit.
I don't want to touch it. It's gross. It's an open wound. I
And
don't
then
want to touch
you're
it.
looking at your coworker to be like, and he's like, are you okay? And you're just like, fix it? I don't know. Are you going to fix it?
Are you a doctor?
What the fuck, dude? You didn't even like even put your finger in your hand to be like, let me just clutch this close or
No,
something.
because there was a lot of blood. And so I didn't want to get it all over the rest of my hand. I didn't want to get it all over the rest of my hand. I don't like...
What do you mean? You have to wash the hand anyway. It's not like you're
dirty.
just going to wash the one finger. Let's just yell over each other. It's so concerned for you and your well-being in this life journey.
No, I'll say it right now. If I got stabbed, I'd be like, uh-oh. Like, I'm not going to put my hand on it because my hand feels dirty. So I don't want to put something dirty on the clean
You're
cut.
going to bleed. Okay, this is being dramatic because you're not going to bleed
I wasn't
to
going to
death.
bleed to death with my finger.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe for a stab or something else, I would be different. But, like, honestly, it's not my... I don't want to touch it.
I know. That's what I mean.
Like, I won't lick my fingers because it's dirty.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put my dirty hand onto my clean fucking wound and be like, get some bloodborne, hand-borne pathogen.
Yeah.
Coronavirus in my finger.
I'll just contaminate this world with my fucking rabies blood.
Yeah. And so I was just bleeding into this bush. And he was like, you okay? And I was like, kind of.
I've had better days.
He was like, I'm going to go get you something. And he ran. He ran.
He left you. He just
left.
bleed out
And I
in
was
the
like,
bushes.
literally. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm not just going to stand here and like, okay, good. Someone's going to do something. So then I just like casually walked to the bathroom and of course, they don't have paper towels. They have a fucking air dryer thing. And I was like, well, that's going to make a mess.
Toilet paper.
Well, I just put it under the cold water. And so I was like rinsing it in the sink. Oh, it felt good.
I feel like it would be like flapping your skin around under the water pressure.
It wasn't that aggressive of like, it was like you had to hold it down and it was like, you can have some water, I guess.
Okay.
And so I was just doing that. And then every time I take it out, it would just be bleeding everywhere again. And so I was just,
like, what do you think it's going to
I don't know if the water was going to cauterize it.
Okay.
Is that not how this works? The cold water, it was going to coagulate the blood.
Yeah.
I don't know where my head was at, but I was like, this will work. And so
You weren't thinking right.
it wasn't working. And then I came out of the bathroom and the guy was gone. And so I was just like holding it now, like above my heart, but away from my body.
My God. Jesus Christ.
And then
I'm actually thankful that you're here right now, to be honest.
And then I look at the floor and there's drops of blood.
Yeah.
Oh, like you can tell where I went.
Yeah, you know why? Because you didn't pinch it.
No, just let it out. There's blood on my shoe. It dropped on my shoe, and so your dog was very interested in it.
Oh, she's a bloodhound.
Yeah,
Not really.
Part wolf. It's that wolf blood. So anyway, I got some paper towels and I just wrapped that shit on there, and then I taped it up, and I was wearing that for most of the day. This happened at the beginning of the install.
Oh my God, that sucks.
And I had to do a whole other sign. Like, I had to take off the rest of that
Were
sign.
you like
put that sign on.
holding your hand in the air like you're fucking riding a bucking bronco while you're shaving it?
Well, at that point, I like had the paper towel so then I could pinch it, and so I was squeezing it, and that felt really good. Better than not pinching it anyway. But yeah, so that's I should probably have stitches.
Do you want to hear my goddamn?
I would love to.
Remember how last week, let me just segue for myself. Remember how last week, I don't know if it was last week, but one of these weeks recently, I was like, goddamn, I spilled rice everywhere. Mm-hmm. Well, fucking, I just went up to myself the other day. Everything in my house is a fucking booby trap. Like, you can't just open the cabinet to get a glass for water. Because 15 sippy cups are going to hit you in the face.
Oh, yeah. That happened today.
Literally today. I was like, this is part of my goddamn. Every ounce of my house. I could take you on a fucking TikTok tour and be like, and this is where we store the sippy cups. And it would like fall out everywhere. Like it's
Those bad mom TikToks.
It's devastating. My whole house. Oh, you want a towel? Pfft. There's a fucking million that I spent the time to fold, and then they somehow just got jammed in there.
Yeah.
Even though I put them in there nicely one time, but you grab one and they all come out and somebody just jams it. Anyway. Oh, you just want to roll of toilet paper? Here's 15 other that fucking don't fit on the goddamn holder. Okay, so I don't even know what the fuck I was doing, but I was in a cabinet for some reason for some food. And I opened this cabinet, which, by the way, this pantry door is broken. Like, it has the self-closing hinges that were like slapped shut, and it has been forced shut to where one of the hinges popped off, which my older son just like flings that door open to get a snack, and then he like lays on it, and I'm like, bro, It's not meant to like lay flat against the wall. Anyway, long story short, that shit is broken. I don't even know why that's relevant. I'm just trying to explain to you how bad our cabinets are. If you open it, it's just like an avalanche of junk food. And I'm like, what do you want? The Doritos? You have to move the Oreos and the goldfish and this really old packet of, what's that shit called? The Ritz crackers. That are now stale, that for some reason nobody wants to throw out. Anyway, and so I was in there digging.
Someone might eat them if you really want Ritz.
Yeah, if you're like really hungry and they're all like smushed and dusty.
Yeah.
Which, for the record, I've cleaned this cabinet out multiple times, but it just ends up like that anyway, no matter what you do. So I was in there probably digging for a snack for my son or some shit, and somehow a can, and by can I mean jar, of spaghetti sauce was precariously balanced on the edge.
Oh, no.
And when I opened the cabinet to be like, let's get a snack, it booby-trapped me, and it fell, and it hit the floor, and that shit shattered. You think that those things are pretty, like, I've had jars and shit drop, and they're fine. Like, they don't...
Was it a glass jar?
Yeah, like a spaghetti sauce glass jar.
I mean, I've had jars fall and they're fine, but like I would be sketch on a jar like that only because of all of my experience with you breaking my pickle jar.
That's true. I forgot about that. Oh, that was a big jar.
I'm sure I've lost other jars. That is a bigger, more precarious jar.
That was like a 5-gallon jar of pickles. So I feel like it's like less structurally stable. But okay, even if it broke or whatever, you know, like, it fell. You'd think it'd be like 2 pieces or 3 pieces or something. That shit fucking exploded and shattered like it was motherfucking tempered glass. And it exploded all over my kitchen, and it was spaghetti sauce. And my kids, my dogs were like, oh my God, I want to lick that. And then they came running in, and I'm like, no. So I'm pretty sure they all ate glass. My son was standing right next to me, and I was like, literally, the first thing I said was, don't move. And then he wanted to move, so I like ran over and picked him up. So in running over and picking him up, I stepped on a bunch of glass.
Oh, no.
And then I had to clean the glass up. And when I tell you it exploded, I mean like fucking fairy dust.
Oh, fuck.
So picking up the glass and everything, I got a bunch of glass in my hands, and they were just like tiny little, I didn't get any giant ones or anything, but it was like the tiny little shards where you have to like look and you're like, is that sand? Like you're looking for something sparkling and it kind of bothers you, and then it's just like a little spot of blood. Yeah. So there was that, and it was already like, I'm fucking over this day, and then that happened, so then I had to clean it up. Anyway, I've been finding shards of glass all over my goddamn kitchen, and my kids, like, we all live in the kitchen. That's like the main hub, you know?
Yeah.
And my kids walk around barefoot. None of us wear fucking shoes in the house. I barely wear shoes, as you can see now. Probably shouldn't fucking call out that, huh? Anyway, and so, yeah, I fucking exploded spaghetti sauce everywhere. And then when it happened, I was like, I really want spaghetti. Like, we didn't make dinner yet. We were like trying to figure out what's for dinner and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, that smells so good. But I had spaghetti tonight.
You got it? Did you have to get more?
Yes.
Or did you have more in your pantry?
No, we had to get more. We had to go to the grocery store. But
you're like, I think this one was garlic and herb.
Yeah. I am just like, I need to get my house out of this booby trap mode. Everything's a booby trap.
Anyway,
here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, you want to sing some Wonderwall?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would love to tell you all about episode 136.
God damn.
It's going to be about Virginia Crawl. Virginia?
Leave Virginia alone.
My name is the state.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Virginia was born in California in 1984, and she grew up in the South Bay area.
Okay.
She grew up in a loving household, and she finished high school and did a few years of community college, but she never picked a major or pursued it any further.
Preach. Right? Yeah.
I don't know much information other than that, so we're going to jump right in.
Zoom right in here. In Marty Schwartz.
Who's that?
Just going to keep dropping random references.
To what?
It's like a YouTube. There's a YouTube guy, Marty Schwartz, and he'll show you how to play any guitar song. And he always says, let's zoom right in here.
Oh.
Okay.
I said jump. We're going to jump right in.
Okay. I said zoom. You're right.
Yeah, get out of here.
I digress. I'm sorry.
Stop digressing. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, in 2006, Virginia was dating a man named Justin Schmalz. They lived together in Justin's mom's house in Lakewood, California. Justin's mom's name is Kelly, by the way. By the by.
Love that name.
On June 15th, 2006, Virginia and Justin were doing cocaine together.
Oh, a match made in heaven.
Little romantic night.
Little alligator tails.
What?
Cocaine.
Is that alligator tails?
Isn't that what they call it?
I don't know.
Because you like
Oh.
into little alligator tails.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I learned that from a family function.
Okay.
Wasn't my family.
Oh, okay.
I just won't out whose family it was.
All right. So they're doing cocaine, about to have a romantic evening. And in Virginia's words, she was feeling the effects of the cocaine, but she wasn't really high off of it, right?
Okay. I am going to admittedly let you know that I don't know what the effects of cocaine are.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
you
I've
want clean stuff? You're really energized?
Maybe, yeah.
That's all. I've never done coke.
Me either. Which, I mean, I've never thought to look up like what the effects of certain highs are either.
I mean, it's speed. So I
Yeah.
just assumed you were like, fuck
Fast.
yeah, let's rage. Like, let's party. Woo! We're going to stay up all night.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that kind of a thing.
Yeah, like your heart's just racing all the time.
Yeah.
Like you ate 500 fucking Red Bulls. You didn't drink them. You ate them.
You froze them first and then just fucking spooned them down.
Yeah.
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 Or like made jello out of them. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds kind of good. I don't even like Jello. I don't know why I said that.
That's kind of gross.
Okay.
At any rate.
Okay.
So Virginia is feeling it, but not really feeling it, right? And Justin ended up going to sleep, but Virginia stayed awake.
On cocaine?
Yes.
Justin was doing it too, though, right?
Yeah, he was. Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, cocaine!
No, like he fell asleep after doing coke. Wow.
Yeah, he was
Everything
like,
that you just taught me is pretty shocking that he is asleep.
that's fair. He was like, I don't know, I'm tired. I had a long day.
Yeah.
Even this coke can't keep me up. And so Virginia's still awake. Kelly comes home from work at about 9:30 p.m. And when Kelly got home, she saw Virginia and everything seemed pretty normal. Like I don't think she knew that they were like on coke, right?
I'm sure.
And then Kelly went to bed at about 11:30 p.m. And then according to Virginia, the longer that she stayed awake, the more anxiety that she was getting.
Okay.
She said that it felt like something was very wrong, but she couldn't pinpoint what it was.
Okay. Virginia, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
She believed at the time that God was talking to her.
Oh, fuck. Okay, this isn't good.
This is never good.
Yeah.
And telling her that she was going to have to kill some devils.
Son of a bitch.
And-
Why is it always this when people are tripping on drugs?
I don't know.
Like, I can talk to Jesus. Also, I am Jesus. And by the way, the devil's eyes are in my soul. So I got to kill someone.
So it's either them or me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's where she was at. She's like, oh, fuck. God's telling me some shit. Either I kill these demons, devils, whatever, or they're going to come for me. Cut to 1:30 in the morning at the neighbor's house.
Oh, God. Okay.
18-year-old Megan Buford came home and was getting ready for bed.
Uh-huh.
Megan lived with her mom, Yolanda Mraz, who was 37 years old, and her aunt, Samantha Mraz, and her grandmother, Jeannie Mraz, who was
Ooh.
58.
God damn. So many generations.
Oh my God. Isn't that adorable, though?
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
I don't know. It kind of sounds fun.
A house without any males. Coming from me, I am the only female in my goddamn house.
It's, well, my other female is a fucking bipolar 1-year-old, so
True.
I don't think it counts yet. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't think
it'd
so
be
either.
like, I don't know. It just sounds fun. Like, what do you want to do? Gossip?
Yeah.
Clean?
Let's talk shit about people
Yeah.
and not feel guilty about it.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Fuck them. It sounds like a good time.
Fuck them.
So Megan and her mom Yolanda shared a room, and Megan was, as I said, getting ready for bed. So she was in her room, sitting on her bed while her mom was asleep,
Okay.
right? And then at about 3 in the morning, Megan sees a woman enter her bedroom
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
with a 12-inch kitchen knife.
Oh, shit.
Megan didn't know who the woman was.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Virginia.
It's Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess Virginia had crawled in through an open window and grabbed a knife from the home's kitchen
Okay.
and then hung out in the house for like 20 minutes
Ugh.
before going into Megan and Yolanda's room.
Oh, God. That's creepy as fuck.
Fucking sketch.
Oh, I don't like it.
Super scary.
I don't like it. Was she just like tripping balls for 20 minutes?
I guess. Or like trying to get up the courage or whatever.
Or just sitting on the couch?
I don't know what
I don't
she was
like
doing.
that.
I don't like it either.
at all.
So Virginia was standing in the doorway of the bedroom for like a few moments or a few seconds while she's looking at Megan, and Megan's looking at her like, oh, fuck, what is going on here, right? And then she raised the knife above her head with both arms and rushed Megan.
Oh, no. No, thank you.
No fucking thank you.
Yeah.
Virginia stabbed Megan twice,
Oh, God.
and then Yolanda woke up.
Oh, no.
So she ran around the bed and started stabbing Yolanda.
Okay. First of fucking all. When I first wake up, I am not coherent.
No!
I'm confused.
Also, if you wake up to screaming, you'd be like, hold the fuck, what?
Even more confused.
Yeah.
Like, my son will just be like, Mom, I have to poop or something in the middle of the night. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Why is that my problem?
Yeah. All confused. I cannot imagine being woken up to that commotion and being stabbed while you're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
And knowing that your daughter is in the room and, like,
Yeah.
you gotta, as a mom, you want to
Yeah.
protect.
Like,
you
what's
know?
going on? Fucking mind overload.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
So now Virginia is stabbing Yolanda.
Okay.
And Yolanda falls off the bed, and Virginia stayed on top of her, continuing to stab her.
No.
And while Yolanda was being stabbed, Megan ran out of the room screaming,
Oh, my God.
and she was screaming for her aunt and her grandma to get out of the house and call 911.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
She ran outside the house and she hid behind a car.
Oh, God.
Megan's aunt Samantha wasn't fucking around. She was like, that's all I need to hear, fucking deuces, right? And she just...
That's you.
That's me. She was like, where are we going? Outside? I'm out. And she ran outside too, right?
Okay.
Jeannie, the grandma,
No.
she woke up and was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So she goes out to the hallway where she saw Megan and Samantha piecing the fuck out, right? And she was like, hey, what am I supposed to tell 911? Like, she's trying to figure out what's going on. So
Yeah.
she's like, hey, what am I supposed to tell them what's going on?
Oh, my God.
While she's trying to get an answer or figure out what the fuck's going on, Virginia came out of Yolanda and Megan's room.
No, 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 no.
She attacked Jeannie, and she stabbed her repeatedly on her left side,
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
on the top of her head, her ear, her cheek, her
Oh,
jawline.
my God. Not Grandma.
One of those hit her in the tongue, which
Oh.
just sounds fucking horrifying.
Like it went through her cheek and hit her tongue?
I think so. I think it either went through her cheek or went through her jaw and hit her in the tongue.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And in her hand, wrist, and chest.
Ugh.
So she was just fucked up on the left side.
Oh, my God.
Jeannie fell down, and Virginia followed her, continuing to stab her in the back
Oh, my God.
before suddenly stopping.
Okay.
Apparently, Samantha had followed Megan out of the house at first, right? Like, oh shit, we're in trouble. Let's get out of here. But when she heard her mom screaming, she went back in to see what the fuck was going on.
Oh, no.
And Virginia saw her come in, and that's when she stopped the attack on Jeannie, and she chased after Samantha.
What the fuck?
And Samantha was like, oh, fuck. And so she knew that Virginia's coming after her now.
Yeah.
And so she ran back outside. And she said that while she was running, she felt Virginia stabbing her in the back and the neck. And Virginia grabbed Samantha's shirt and wrestled her to the ground, where she stabbed her in the arm and the chest repeatedly.
Oh, my God.
And then Virginia got up and just started to walk away. Like, fucking, I'm done here, right?
What the fuck?
But Samantha was like, I think fucking not.
Not today, motherfucker.
Not today, motherfucker.
Wish a motherfucker would.
Uh-huh. And so she got up and she got Virginia's attention again. And Virginia,
Hey.
she's like, not today. You didn't finish the job.
You fucked with the wrong bitch. I want to know what she said to get Virginia's attention.
I mean, she could have just stood up and been like, don't go back in the house or wherever it is that you're fucking going.
No.
Ma'am?
Excuse you.
Right? Fuck around and find out. So Virginia turns back around and she wrestled Samantha to the ground again. But in the struggle, she lost the knife and Samantha was able to grab it.
Oh, shit.
So Virginia got up and walked away. And Samantha was like, at least I have the knife so she can't hurt anybody anymore,
Oh, my
right?
God. Yeah. I thought you were going to tell me that Samantha stabbed the shit out of her.
She
And then Virginia died.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't either in that scenario.
No, I don't think I'd want to stab a person. I'd just be like, and this is mine now. Like, no, you can't have this.
Yeah.
Fucking, you lost your knife privileges.
This is where I draw the line.
Ma'am?
Clearly cannot handle these responsibly.
Yeah.
So I'm apprehending this.
So Kelly, Virginia's boyfriend's mom, is now in the street.
Like, is that my knife?
Well, the knife is from Yolanda and Megan's house.
That's right.
But Kelly had been woken up by the screaming, and she came outside. She saw the end of the attack, and she started calling for Virginia, like, fucking, hey?
Yeah, get the fuck off. What goes on here?
Ma'am?
Yeah.
She said Virginia had wild hair, a torn tank top, and blood on her shirt and hands.
Well, yeah, she just did a lot of shit.
Fucking right. And she was saying, Virginia was saying, oh my God, what have I done? Kill me now, kill me now.
Whoa.
So she, like, snapped back, right?
Jesus.
According to Virginia, this is when she snapped back to reality.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
So Kelly took Virginia home to, like, keep her calm or whatever until police arrived, right?
Yeah.
But Kelly kept being like, but don't fucking touch me or anything that I have because you're covered in blood. Like, you're a literal walking crime scene.
Yeah.
Just don't touch anything.
Just hang here for a minute. Be cool.
So she had her sit on a bench outside of the house and was just like, how about you just fucking chill?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I don't know where Justin is at this time. Like, maybe he's still asleep.
Really good sleeper.
And
Really
maybe it's all
sound
like
sleeper.
cocaine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it helps you sleep very well.
Yeah.
So it's like Benadryl. You know, some people take it and they're like, I can't sleep. And then other people, they fucking can't stay awake for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Coke is.
Yeah.
Just sleep better on it.
I just sleep better on Coke.
I take it for sleep. Also glaucoma.
Okay. So police were obviously called by neighbors who heard the commotion. And so they arrived pretty quickly.
Okay.
Virginia was taken into custody without a fight. She
Good.
said that she knew immediately after everything was over that she had done something awful.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck, this shit is bad, right?
Yeah.
And the police said that there was a, quote, tremendous amount of blood in the house.
She stabbed fucking 3 people?
4.
4?
All 4 of them.
Yeah, she did. All 4.
So Megan was only stabbed twice,
Okay.
but one of those stabs actually collapsed her lung,
Oh.
and she had to stay in the hospital for 10 days.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, that sounds awful.
Yeah. But, I mean, plus side, she's alive.
She lived, yeah.
Jeannie, the
that
grandma. What?
So, is that a plus? That's a fucking terrible thing to live
It's a
through.
horrific thing to live through.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's a plus or not. She
Yeah,
probably
it's
has
a
a
plus.
ton of survivor's guilt.
Yeah.
But I would rather someone be alive than not.
For sure. You don't have to justify me asking. You don't have to actually answer it.
Jeannie ended up surviving, the grandma.
Oh, good. I don't know why I'm so emotionally attached to Jeannie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was so emotionally attached to her, but I'm like,
because she's the
fucking
goddamn matriarch of the family. Like,
Right?
what are you going to do without all of her recipes and fucking
And she's like
sass that she brings to the party?
ready to fucking rock. Like, let me call the cops. And then cha-ta.
Yeah, and she's like, what am I supposed to say?
Okay, wait, but she survived being stabbed that many fucking times?
So, she was stabbed 16 times.
Jesus.
She suffered permanent nerve damage in 2 of her fingers on her left hand to where, like, she couldn't use them anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Samantha also had 16 stab wounds and nerve damage in her arm. But she also ended up surviving.
Uh-oh, Yolanda.
Yolanda was stabbed more than 30 times.
Whoa.
She ended up dying.
That was like the height, I feel like, of her attack.
Yeah.
Because she like knocked her off the bed and jumped on her. So there was like, she wasn't getting away or anything.
Yeah. Well, and Megan, when she ran out of the room, like afterward or whatever, in interviews, I guess, she said that she saw Virginia stab her mom like at least 10 times.
Oh my God. So she was going after it.
Yeah, it had to have been like a fucking frenzy,
Oh my
which is
God.
horrifying.
Oh, how sad. That fucking sucks.
Yeah. So no one in the home had ever met Virginia before.
Jesus Christ.
It was just completely fucking random
Yeah.
that she chose this house, that these people happened to
BLN.
exist in the same fucking street.
Yeah.
Like-
it wasn't, she was at her boyfriend's house, right?
Yeah, she was living at her boyfriend's mom's house.
Wow.
Yeah. So doctors and psychologists were calling it a drug-induced psychosis.
Because she thought that she saw Jesus' eyes or whatever.
They also said that it could have been mental illness exacerbated by the drug use,
Oh, okay.
but she wasn't previously diagnosed with anything.
Was she now?
I don't think she is now either, but I don't know that for a fact.
Okay.
So, since Virginia knew that heaven represented something good and the devil represented something bad, it was deemed that she knew the difference between right and wrong and that she was fit to stand trial.
Okay.
So, she did plead insanity, but they were like, yeah, but like, you knew that one thing
Like,
is a
even-
good thing and one thing is a bad thing.
Like, even in your psychosis, you knew. You knew.
So, the first trial deadlocked, not being able to decide if she was insane or not.
Yeah.
And Virginia's dad spoke at the trial and said that Virginia was a good person who did an evil deed. According to him, they were a good, like, God-fearing family or whatever. They went to church every Sunday and always read from the Bible, but somehow Virginia went down the wrong path.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. But did she have a past of any kind of violence or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
She did have a past, like, history of drug use,
Yeah.
but she hadn't
That's fucking
acted out in that way or anything.
crazy.
Megan also spoke at the trial and said that she gets nightmares constantly that someone is breaking into her home to murder her and her mom.
Yeah.
And then she has to wake up to fucking the reality that that actually
Happened?
happened. Yeah.
Jesus
And
Christ.
already happened.
That'll fuck you up.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine.
No, thank you.
No.
Like the amount of medicine that woman must be on.
And therapy and all the things. Yeah.
I would just be on straight medicine all the goddamn time.
I don't think anyone could blame you.
No. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That
No.
sucks.
That's fucking insane.
like you took away so much peace from this
That's
woman.
your mom.
Yeah. And you witnessed it.
Yeah.
And,
And
like,
like
to-
you shared a room,
Yeah.
you guys lived together with her sister and her mom. Like it's obviously a close-knit family.
Yeah. And like you said, that survivor's guilt.
Oh my God.
Oh, this poor
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. Megan said that she wants Virginia to get life in prison. I was like, I don't think you should ever fucking see the light of day again, basically.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing.
You fucking attacked my whole goddamn family.
Yeah. So Virginia was eventually found guilty and sentenced to 36 years to life for residential burglary, second-degree murder, and 3 counts of attempted murder.
Is it burglary because she took the knife?
I don't know. I guess so. Yeah. Or like residential burglary because she like broke in.
Huh.
I don't know.
Huh.
She would be up for parole in, I think it was 2039. So
Oh, how old would she be ish? Like,
should be in her 50s.
okay. Wow. Whew, that
Yeah.
is a fucking deep one.
Yeah. You can hear an interview with her on the podcast Unforbidden Truth. I did not know they were a thing, but it was like literally just a straight interview. It wasn't like there's no fluff or anything to the podcast. It was just like him asking her questions and her answering from prison. Yeah. Which is actually where I got what little background information I got.
Yeah, from
On her?
about her.
And the very last thing is a fun fact. Our Madam Vice President, I will never say her name right.
Kamala.
Kamala. Every time I'm like, Kamala. Every time.
Kamala.
Oh, Kamala.
That's how I learned anyway.
That's a smart way to do it. All right, there we go. Our Madam Vice President, Kamala Harris, was the Attorney General at the time that this hit the Superior Court of LA.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was like reading through the fucking court documents and it was like, Kamala Harris. And I was like,
Oh, shit.
I know that name.
I recognize that.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Shit, man. That's crazy, though, that, like, you can take... Now, is there such thing as, like, bad Coke? You know, like how you can get, like, bad...
I'm sure that there is. Like
Yeah.
it's cut with something or in such a way. I don't know.
We need
what
to
it would
learn
be
a
cut
lot more
with.
about drugs.
Do you want to do some experiments?
No.
Oh,
Like, with drugs?
yeah. No?
No, zero interest in that.
No.
Listen, I wake up every morning feeling like I had a hangover without the fun party before because I have toddlers.
So you want to have the party is what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't know what a drug hangover feels like, and I'm not looking to find out. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think with like Coke, you don't get it until like 4 days later.
Yeah, you just stay awake forever. I'm already
Think of all the
awake
things
forever.
we'd get done.
I just want to sleep. Can you give me one that makes me sleep?
Probably. We could find one. Not a Coke. I don't think
No.
there's different brands. Like, it's
I
a
don't know.
sativa.
And then it's like with like a sunny, bright yellow color so that you know it's like for fun.
Yeah, this one's for daytime.
And this is indica.
Yeah, this one's got to put you to sleep.
At least they're tired.
I don't know. I don't know if she got bad drugs or what, but
I want to know what Justin thought about all this shit. Did they stay together?
I doubt it.
Okay.
I doubt it.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like, I don't know, a couple that drugs together, I feel like isn't like that stable.
Maybe not built to last.
I mean, it might be built to last, but like,
What if it was just
they
like a
quit together.
onesie twosie, like random shootsies?
I don't know.
That's what I call it.
I feel like if it was a onesie twosie random shootsies, then he would have been awake with her, like, yeah, we're partying, just doing some coke.
Yeah, true.
He wouldn't be like, anyway, here's Wonderwall, I'm going to sleep.
Do you get addicted to coke?
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do get
Yeah.
like that feeling or whatever, or like, you know, I'm just really tired. I knew a girl who was like, I'm really tired, so I'm just gonna do some coke and clean my apartment. And I was like,
Okay. By yourself?
Mhm.
Sounds kind of lame.
that's like she would do it before chores. Because she
Maybe
was
just like a little bump.
yeah, it was like a little pick me up.
Yeah.
Really gets your apartment clean. She's got 2 kids now.
I'd love to know who that is later.
Think of our friends with 2 kids.
Yeah. And does
Yeah,
she?
but I'm sorry that one was kind of short and sweet, but it fucking blew my mind that
No, it's
something like
blowing
that
my mind.
could happen. Like, I don't know, just the random chance of it that
Yeah.
fucks up your entire world.
For sure. And that what creeps me out is that like she was hanging out for like 20 minutes. That shit I don't like.
Yeah.
Like when they're hiding.
Yeah. They tried to ask her, like, hey, what were you thinking, like, at the time of it and stuff? And she said all this stuff about, like, God telling her to do it and the devils and stuff. But she says that she doesn't remember the actual attack or anything. Like, she
Yeah.
doesn't remember what the inside of the apartment looked like or anything or what she was doing leading up to it. But she
Wow.
remembers, like, that she went.
That's like
With the
blacking
intention.
out when you drink,
Yeah.
right? Where
Which-
you're like,
I don't know. I'm sure your brain shuts off stuff too, though. Like horrific stuff, your brain will like save you from it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you don't need to see that. Don't retain that information.
yeah, maybe. I was just definitely thinking like like when you drink too much, your brain stops working so that you don't save those short-term memories. So then that's why when you're literally like, yeah, let's go to that next bar. And then you just have like a little snippet of standing on the table and you're like, was I on the table? But you don't remember anything else. It's because your brain literally just couldn't function at that
Yeah.
level of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure that it's,
Or it can
I don't know.
function. It just couldn't save those memories.
yeah.
Like, is it the same with Coke?
I don't know. I would
Oh,
imagine
I'm
it's-
asking you so many questions about Coke.
I know, like I did my research. I would
Yeah.
imagine it's the same with a lot of drugs. Like,
yeah, probably the same theory.
like
Wow.
it's going to affect your body and your brain in a certain way. But I have no fucking idea.
That's crazy too that all these motherfuckers are like, okay, guess what? Listen up. I'm a God-fearing Christian and I'm fucking have God telling me I need to kill the devil. I guess I get it. That's not that crazy now that I actually fucking plotted it out. I mean, it's crazy that you would go kill somebody about it all and all that shit, depending on your fucking beliefs. But I guess it's like, well, if God told me, I got to do what God says.
Yeah. I mean, if you're told, like, from childhood or whatever, that you, like, you believe in God and you do all these things and you, like, are told that the devil is wrong and God is, you know, the one perfect thing that you're supposed to listen to, if in this psychosis, what you believe is God is telling you to do a thing, like, I don't think that anything else in the world would matter to you at that point because it's like the world isn't like as important as this thing that you believe created the universe
Yeah.
telling you to do a thing. You'd be like, well, it doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks because my fucking purpose is this.
Yeah. I reject your reality.
And substitute it with this one.
Yeah. Whoa, a doozy one is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Shouldn't mix fucking drug psychosis with religion. I feel like it never ends well.
Yeah, but it always kind of happens that way, huh?
It does.
Maybe not always, but in the cases we've covered. But also, go ahead, because I was going to hard cut.
Oh, I was just going to say, like, you don't really know what happens to people that don't have God, though. Are they just the people that snap and, like, kill people? And they're like, why'd you do it? And, like, it was talking to me. Or, like, the voices. And they don't attribute
Yeah.
the voices to God. They attribute it to just
Yeah,
nothing.
probably. Exactly. I wonder why that happens though. Like when are these just like your own thoughts? Like why there's a pattern, right? It's always that like it's either them or me. Like it sets you in this fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
It triggers it somehow, but it also comes with these voices. And they're all consistent.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's like those intrusive thoughts that people get, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like,
you can shut them off when you're like sober.
yeah, you can shut them off when you're sober and you're like, don't drive my car into that fucking crowd of pedestrians or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, don't do that fucking horrific thing. Don't throw my kid into traffic.
Yeah.
I don't have
shut
those
my
thoughts.
baby in the freezer.
Yeah, like, don't do this horrific thing. And then on drugs, it's like that thought enters your brain and you take that thought as something higher
Telling you
being
something?
telling you to do the thing, maybe? I don't fucking know. I don't know, but it's horrifying
That is horrifying.
and scary. And she's still in prison for it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
When you were telling the story about her stabbing everybody with the same knife, oddly, I was just like, that is so much like
Unsanitary.
contamination. Like,
Oh, ew, I guess. Isn't that how most murders are, though?
probably I've just never thought about it in such a linear fashion, you know, because you mapped out who got stabbed, what, when, and where.
Yeah.
I'm just like, can you imagine, like, as a mom being
And now
stabbed?
you have HIV.
Well, I was more thinking of like, I guess this is like a very fucking oddly poetic thing. That's not a pretty poetic thing. Think Edgar Allan Poe. But like you got stabbed with the same knife and your daughter's blood entered your body from the same knife that just killed your daughter right before you got stabbed. Like, is that too deep?
Isn't that how a prostitute or something got pregnant?
Oh.
Okay, so let me finish this thought. Okay, so
You seriously stumped me.
I might have a fever dream. It might be from something else. But
She gets stabbed with dicks? Like, what are we talking here?
no, like a prostitute swallowed some sperm and then she got stabbed in the stomach and the knife went through her stomach, got the sperm onto it, and then it went into her fucking,
Fallopian tube?
yeah, where the eggs are, and
The ovary?
it put the sperm into there, and then she got pregnant.
Was there, okay, so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Was she ovulating so that there was like a single egg out in the fallopian tube and that's the one that got inseminated? Or did they stab her ovary and somehow that one fucking inseminated egg made it into her uterus?
What I just told you is all of the information I have.
This had to have been a fever dream. Because I am having some issues with some logistics.
I mean, could have been. I don't know.
Like, what if it was like stab and then just barely touched the egg with the spermie?
And just
it's like,
collected it
well, when
and
they
then
pulled
placed
out,
it into the fallopian tube.
I have so many questions. And then brought it right to the uterus.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that it was so many stabs that it got the egg and the sperm and then it landed in the uterus.
Yeah,
And then they coagulated there.
maybe.
Copulated. Whatever they do in there.
Conjugated.
Conjunctions.
I don't know, but that is my story.
Okay, well, this one's fucking me up. Thank you.
Yeah,
Just
you're
gonna go
welcome.
into my house where everybody's fucking sleeping and no one's waiting with a 12-inch knife from my butcher block.
I am oddly, like, perturbed by the idea of someone stealing my own knife and stabbing me with it, too.
I'd be so pissed.
Like, bitch, that's mine.
Yeah. Okay, I think of
At
this
least they're sharp.
more often than I really should, but I have a friend who is like, I don't like hunting because it's not like you're showing off any kind of skill, right? Like you have a weapon and the animal is unweaponed. I'm so tired.
Unarmed.
Yes, unarmed. So like, wow, you're so brave, right? Like you shot a deer. This is my friend's belief or opinion, right? And then so when you said that, it just made me think like, yeah, bitch, let me get my own knife.
Yeah, you want to go knife for knife?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up.
Yeah.
I got a whole block.
Yeah.
Although I'd rather not.
No, I absolutely would rather not, but also, like, let me choose my weapon, too.
Yeah.
Because if this is, like, a fucking duel for life or death, or, like,
I'll do
heaven or
something
hell,
about it. Yeah.
or God or the devil or something, like, we should both be armed so
Yeah.
that we can have a fair fight.
Yeah. Where's my
Also-
champion, bro?
Give me some Coke.
Yeah, we gotta make this even fucking playing grounds.
Hold on, I feel like you're much more energetic than I am. It is 3 a.m.
Also, can I clean my apartment before we do this?
Because,
I need my dead body found in a very clean apartment.
yeah.
Shit, man, that sucks though. Anyway,
fucking sucks.
hard cut back to like reality.
Hard cut back to reality, yeah. And the people in the neighborhood were like, I mean, the family that got victimized didn't, like, kind of kept to themselves, and they were just like,
Nice people.
yeah, homebody, nice people. No one had anything bad to say, which I don't know why anyone would after. They'd be like, anyway, they were fucking assholes.
Yeah. They
no-
never took their fucking garbage out to the curb.
Yeah. I mean, but of course, everybody said nice things about them and everything, and it's
Yeah.
just, I don't know, fucking
Sad.
horrifying.
What about Kelly and Justin? Like, were the neighbors like, fuck you guys? Or is everybody like, God damn, that's crazy?
No, I think everybody, well, I mean, I think it was mostly like a goddamn, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't know, it's my son's girlfriend. Like, Kelly was probably like, it was fucking this
yeah.
guy's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And Justin, I don't know what he did about it or said about it or anything, but I think that Kelly was, like, praised for calming
Stopping
her
her.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
being able to, like,
Keep her.
like when there's a dog attacking a bunch of people and the owner comes out, like, you're still pissed at the owner for, like, letting the dog out, but at the same time, you're like, fucking thank God you're here.
Yeah, thank God you showed up.
Get this thing out of here.
Yeah.
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 And it had, like, snapped her back to reality, according to her.
Wow,
So then,
that's fucking crazy.
I don't know. That's fucking insane.
Wow, I'm gonna have to look up like coke-induced psychosis
Yeah.
to add to my list of weird shit I have Googled.
Didn't you do one on a drug-induced psychosis where the guy was,
Yeah.
like, attacked a girl in her car or something, or, like, waited, fucking perched on her TV or something
Yeah.
in her
Yeah,
house?
I think we've done a couple of those.
Yeah.
Just to be honest. But yes, there was one like that. You're right. That was a while ago. Can you think, like, it blows my mind that we've done 6 cases.
6.
Yeah, 136 plus because we used to do 2 each.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking murder
That's
stories
a lot of murder.
to keep in your brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Today I
there's
saw a row of white vans, and I had the thought of, how many of those do you think have like a person inside them? And then I was like, why does my brain do this? And then I was like, oh yeah.
How many of those have evidence?
How many of those have been used in some kind of an assault?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And then I was like, why am I the way that I am?
I am.
Because of this.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
On that note, should we call it?
Yeah, lead us out.
If you would like to check out pictures pertaining to Aaron's case, go to isgdpodcast.com. Also, while you're there, click on merch and Patreon. Come join the Patreon. For as little as $1, you can get extra episode every month, a single one, and it is great and it is glorious, and you should come join.
One came out yesterday.
One came out yesterday, and we have fucking 26 of them now, 25 of them. I don't know. I don't remember.
There's
also,
a few.
Yeah, there's a handful that you can binge for $1. And then also you can come join for $10 and you get video access and behind the scenes content, aka all the shit we don't edit out on every fucking episode, including the Patreon episodes.
Boom. And early.
And yeah,
A
early.
little bit.
Yeah, whenever the fuck we actually record and get this shit out, you get it that day. Next day. Whenever, it also takes forever to fucking load. Listen, there's details, but you get them earlier than Sunday.
You get it earlier.
Yeah. And you get to support your favorite podcasters.
Yeah. Or second favorite. It's fine.
It doesn't really, yeah, we'll never know. Just don't tell us. And then, if you would like, please go subscribe, rate, and review us.
We appreciate
Tell
it.
us that we're important to you because you're important to us. And then tell all your friends so that they can learn to love us also.
And tell your friends.
Yeah. And then what else should they do? You can email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com. And then snail mail Aaron so we can open cool shit.
Whoop. At P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
Also, you should probably follow us on social media.
Oh, yeah. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at ISGD Podcast. And also, we have a Facebook group, the Goddamn Pod Group. It's fun. It's exciting.
Come join. Also, we have a TikTok. Same thing at ISGD Podcast.
Oh, yeah. We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying.
We're hipping with it, guys.
Yeah. Did I just TikTok? I don't know.
No, you didn't.
All right. I think that's it.
Bye.
Bye.